back in what was it, 65? 65. Was I was down by the Panhandle with this friend of mine that told me, you haven't heard this guy, man. He's got it's Purple Haze, man. But I mean, I go all the way back to Chocolate George and Sonny when he's coming over the bridge and partying over Gold Gate Park. And I knew some guys in the Gypsy Jokers and in the Hells Angels. And I bought my bikes from them. But at least I gave my wife the best LSD in San Francisco because I knew the chemist. You know those candies with that says on it, My Love? Well, hers was My Love, mine was Hot Papa, little candy hearts. We took it. It was like straight from the table, the best, you know, like double hits of Lysergic 25. So we go to the Avalon Ballroom, and there was an acid out called Purple Haze. He's talking about Jimi Hendrix, and I didn't know it. I tell the guy, hey man, I met him. I introduced him to Robin Robinson and Kermit, and I brought him down here. He met the Isley Brothers through me, and the Family Dog. Where I first met the Animals, Eric Burdon and the Animals was there, and this is where he wrote that song about San Francisco nights from this night. Janis Joplin appeared at Avalon Ballroom, Sutter, Van Ness on that night with the first time in a rock and roll band professionally on stage, and she blew away. I got acid from the Isley Brothers, and my friend Robert Robinson, who lived on Divisadero and Sutter. And one time, going down the Panhandle, one time Sonny's old lady jumped off his bike onto my bike and said, "Come, you're going to our party." And I went up there, and I think they were going to steal my bike, so I took off early. I bought 30 joints, and I tore them apart, and I rolled them into 6 San Francisco bombers. While these guys had guns pointed at me in projects, they called San Francisco to see if I was for real. I live in a Fillmore, and the pimps down there said, "Oh yeah, White Pat? We got a White Ray and a White Pat. We know him, yeah. Is he up there? Yeah, he's a Merchant Marine." They sold me some more weed. We partied all night. The guns were put away, and Jimi Hendrix met Chet and Jimmy Helms, Janis Joplin, through me. Use me while I pierce the sky. Do-do-do-do. Quicksilver Messenger Service, you know, Cipollino and you know, Jefferson Star, it was Airplane, Jefferson Airplane, and those bands were like competing against each other, you know, and it seemed like the Grateful Dead didn't even care, but they were there. I started by buying matchboxes at Trees Pool Hall in Fillmore, $5. Then the hippies came in to Haight-Ashbury, and we were buying 8-box lids for $20. But they wouldn't sell it to my black friends, so my black friends came to me. I got a lid, we all split it up, we sold 2 boxes, we got high together. Me and Ted, we finally bought a bike, and it turned out to be a stolen Highway Patrol bike from Arizona. And the Angels ended up with it, and that's how we, Huey Newton.
Yeah, Huey Lewis, I think, was a different era.
I know Huey Lewis, too.
Bullshit.
Yeah, he's a friend of mine. I just saw him at 7-Eleven down by Ronnie Stockham.
Yep.
He buys some chew.
Yep.
Ask Huey if he didn't, if he wasn't in a band called Clover of Mill Valley, if he didn't be on a softball team with Rick Berner and all my other friends.
Absolutely
yeah,
true.
I know Huey Lewis. I know his drummer.
Okay.
I know all them people. I lived in San Francisco. I was at the Fillmore. I picked up Lucille and touched the strings, and B.B. King was mad at me. Yep. And they're cool, and they love Jimi Hendrix, and he would have never met him if it wasn't for this city kitty.